Hi everybody. Today we are going to talk about how to solve the inequality and then graph the solution on the number line. Yesterday you solved multi-step inequalities. You did amazing with it. So we're going to go ahead and move on. We're going to start with some basic reminders that you probably haven't seen since 7th or 8th grade, and it's been a minute. So if you have greater than or less than, you're going to have an open circle. The open circle means that you do not include the number that it's on. So if you put the open circle on the number 2 on the number line and it's all numbers greater than 2, well, it could be 2.1, but it couldn't be 2.0. It couldn't be 2. Whereas if you have greater than, why is my stuff not writing all of a sudden? If you have greater than or equal to or less than or equal to, then you're going to have a closed circle, which means it will be filled in. And that means it includes the number that you have it on. So if I have this number line down here, let's say here's 0, 1, 2, -1, -2. And I want to say that I have, let's say we have x is greater than 1. I would put on my number line, I would find my 1. I'm going to put an open circle because it does not have an or equals to. And then I'm going to go, okay, it's all the solutions could be any number bigger or greater than 1. So all the numbers in this direction on the number line. All right? Okay, so if we took a simple 2-step inequality, I went ahead and solved it on the screen because we learned how to do that. And if you need to have a refresher on that, you can go back and watch yesterday's video. But once we have gotten to this point and we've gotten our answer down here, I have y is less than 2. So that means if I look back at my notes, the open circle for less than, and I'm going to go to 2, start with an open circle, and less than means all the numbers smaller than. So I will make my arrow go that way and drag it all the way down. Okay, one more example for you. So this one I went ahead and did the work again because, like I said, we've already learned how to do those. The part we're learning today is how to put them on the number line. So when you get a situation like this, I wanted to make sure you saw one like this because it's a little weird. This has my variable on the right-hand side of the inequality sign. That is not going to work very well for me. For me to understand inequalities, the way it works in my brain is I have to have the variable on the left-hand side. Some people can graph it from this and not have a problem. I am not one of those people. So for me, what I do is I flip it. But when I flip it, I have to flip my sign. So what I mean is that says 3 is greater than the W. Well, I need it to be the other way around. I need it to be that the W is greater or less than something. But when I flip this around, I also have to change my sign because otherwise it will not give me the correct answer. So you can see where I started to go ahead and put my point on the number line, and I made it an open circle because we don't have an or equals to. And I stopped and said, oh dear, I have to show them how to do this. So remember, this is saying once I have it here, and it's really the same thing. If you pause and you think about it, 3 being greater than W is the same thing as W is less than 3. It's just that your brain can trick you. So for me, I have to have W is less than 3. So I would put an open circle on 3 and an arrow all the way through the end of that.